Hello everyone. Today we are going to draw the world. You say, that might be kind of a big job, Miss Pakacek. Well, you're right, but I have an easy peasy way to learn how to draw the whole world, all 7 continents, and all the oceans too. So, first, let's think back to what our world looks like. What shape is our world? Can you use your hands? It's not just a circle, it's a what? It's a sphere, right? So if we were going to go into outer space and look back at our world, the Earth, it's a sphere, right? It's like a ball. Well, in order to draw it on a piece of paper, we would need to make it flat somehow. So it's like we take a zipper and zip it off of the sphere and peel it and make it flat. So you're going to need a piece of paper, just a regular piece of paper, like a piece of printer paper, and we are going to draw the whole world. Now the first thing we need to remember is that we have 7 continents. We live in the red one over here, right about there. This one is North America. South America, we have Antarctica down here, the blue one. Africa, the orange one. This dark navy is Europe. Yellow is Asia. And the purple one is Australia. And that would be our 7 continents. So we are going to get to draw it just like this. Well, maybe not in exactly that detail. Let me show you. The first thing that we have to do is take our paper and fold it hot dog style, just like we did when we did our timeline on Monday. So go ahead and fold your paper. It's real important to line up those corners and then turn it over and line up those corners. Make sure that you get a nice straight line across. Okay. I'm going to open it back up. Now I have a crease in my paper. I'm going to draw a line on that paper. Go ahead and do it. There we go. We should have a line on our paper. Now, if you're frustrated already, just stop. Put the paper down and just watch me do it. And then you can rewind the video and watch again and do it with me again later, okay? So if you're already frustrated, just put the paper down and listen and watch. It'll be okay. You can do it. So we have our line. Now, why in the world do we need that line? There's a good reason, and it's called the equator. The equator is an imaginary line that goes through the middle of our world, right here. And on a map, this is a map because it's flat, it would be right here. So what we're going to do is draw, or we already have done, is we've drawn our equator. Okay, what I want you to do now is put a capital E on your line. I'm going to do mine and then I'll show you. Like this. Okay? Now, we're going to start with where we live, North America. Now, North America has all of these other little islands and things off of the coast and all of that, but we're going to use a shape that uses most of the space, okay, that includes most of the space, and that is called a triangle. So I'm going to draw my triangle. Don't do it yet. Wait for me. there's my triangle. So you need to draw your triangle above your line, above the equator. I'm going to hold it back here so you can see. It needs to be all the way off to one side, like that. Okay. Then we're going to draw South America. Now, South America, we need to draw like an ice cream cone. Okay. So I'm going to draw the top of my ice cream cone. Just like that. Just like you're drawing a rainbow or a big fat U, upside down U. You're just going to draw it like that because the equator goes across the top of South America. Now, in order to draw the bottom of South America, I'm going to finish my ice cream cone with a V. There you go. Next, we're going to draw Antarctica. Now, if we remember, Antarctica goes across the whole way because it covers the bottom of our Earth. So we're just going to kind of draw a line, a squiggly line that goes all the way across. Just a minute. Like this. Now, you go ahead and draw that squiggly line if you're able to keep up with me. Draw that squiggly line right there across. That's Antarctica. Okay. Next, we are going to put the orange one. Do you remember what the orange one is called? Who remembers? Yes, it is Africa. Now, Africa, the equator goes through Africa at the top. So I'm going to draw two ovals, okay? And it's going to look like this. My first oval is going to go through the equator like so. My second oval is going to be vertical. And it's going to overlap my horizontal oval. So I do one oval this way, horizontally, and one oval vertically, and that is Africa. Okay, now that we know where Africa is on our world map, we're going to draw Europe. Now, Europe is just above Africa. And we're going to draw kind of a circle, but it kind of can be flat on the bottom, just like this. So a circle for Europe, and then we're going to draw a big, fat, oval-ish circle. I say oval-ish because it's kind of an oval, but kind of a circle, but kind of flat in some places. So, but it's bigger, so it's going to take up this whole space right here, okay? And that's going to be Asia. Okay, so there's Asia, Europe, Africa, South America, North America, and last but not least, we need to add Australia. So Australia is down here. Okay, so we have Africa, and then we have Australia down here, and then Antarctica. Now, if you've kept up with me, wow, that is fantastic. If you're just watching, you are smart because you'll get to rewind and slow motion me if you need to, so you can see all the different parts. So now we need to label everything. For North America, we're going to write NA. NA. North America. and South America, SA. And then we're going to have Africa. We're going to write AF for Africa. For Australia, we're going to write AU. And then for Europe, we're going to put an E. Now I know Europe doesn't sound like it's an E, does it? Well, it is. So we just need to remember that E is Europe. And then Asia, we're going to put a big A-S. Asia. Now, we could just spell out Asia because it's only 4 letters. So let's go ahead and do that. Asia. Okay, there we go. So now we have all 7 continents. Let's remember what they are. North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and we can't forget Antarctica. So I'm going to put A-N at the bottom. Antarctica. If it helps you to put A-N-T, ant. And we can do that. Antarctica. Okay, now we need some oceans. So our top of the world ocean, all the way at the top, it's really, really cold there. And it is the Arctic. Good job. Arctic at the top. And then we have Atlantic. There we go. And we can't forget the Pacific because it's the biggest. Pacific. We need one more. It's under Asia and it's called the Indian Ocean. There we go. And that is how you draw the world. I bet you can do it too. I can't wait to see your world. Will you draw it for me and then take a picture? Will you take a picture just like this? Or you could take a picture standing up with it underneath you like this. Okay, I can't wait to see your world. And happy drawing.